Oh, when the Blues go marching in. Oh, when the Blues go marching in. Oh, I want to be in that number when the Blues go marching.
Aloha, and welcome to the Hawaii Blues Fan Show. The show that's by a fan, for the fans, and about the fans. We're bleeding blue with you. I'm the Hawaii Blues Fan, and I'm the roving reporter. Welcome to the show today, roving reporter. Why, thank you, Hawaii Blues Fan. We've had some technical difficulties, as people have noticed, and we're going to be here for a while. It's great to have you. So we'll talk about today's show. We're going to talk about the last game against the Minnesota Wild, a tough loss. Yeah, it was a tough loss, but we got a tough game coming up against the Blackhawks in Chicago, the hated Blackhawks. Then we'll get into our wonderful About the Fan segment. We have a wonderful couple as our fans of the game, and we've got a neat tattoo and a pet from down under. I'm ready to go. So, let's get rolling. Well, our last game was against the Minnesota Wild. Tough loss in my opinion, but a good loss. They lost 3-2 with the Wild scoring the last goal with about 10 minutes left in the third period. Blues took 31 shots, and they only allowed 18. Yeah, allowing 18 shots was better, but they gave up 3 goals, and one of them was on a bad clear that led to a juicy rebound. Yeah, I agree. There was kind of a bad clear in there. Overall, the defense played better. Dubnyk was outstanding. The Blues got goals by Sundqvist and Pietrangelo, his second goal in 2 games. Our favorite guy got an assist. That's a point in 10 straight games. Set a record for a new Blues player scoring a point in 10 straight games. I hope we can get the record. A point in 16 straight games by Phil Goyette in 69-70. I got that fact from Minner Family Arena. There's also been a lot said about some of the comments our captain Pietrangelo made about mistakes happening. He basically said goals happen in this league because mistakes happen, and it's how you respond to them. You know, I kind of agree with the captain. Mistakes are going to happen. They're going to happen here. They're going to happen there. It's how you deal with them. I thought the Blues dealt pretty good. Dubnyk definitely saved that game. Made some fantastic saves, especially with the goalie pulled. You know, it was a tough loss, and I'll just say that. Tough loss, but a good loss. I agree with you. Dubnyk did save that game. The Blues did play well. Mistakes do happen. They responded well. You know, what are you going to do? It was a tough loss, but a good loss. Now we look forward to the hated Blackhawks. You are correct. Our next game is against our hated rivals, the Chicago Blackhawks, at the United Center in Chicago. The Blackhawks are reeling right now. Yeah, they are. They've lost 8 straight, with 2 of those being in overtime. They're 2-6-2. Fired Coach Q, and we beat them pretty good. The last game that we played them, we trounced them 7-3, and that kind of was started or helped push along that losing streak, glad to say. Yep, this is a big game. We need a win. We do need a win, but this isn't the only big game coming up. Actually, it's the next 5 games. 4 of them are on the road. 2 are against, 2 are against division opponents. And not only that, it takes us to the 20-game mark. This is where we can move up the standings and really show ourselves. And I think 3 of these 5 games, if not 4, are truly winnable games. So we have the next game against Chicago, who's reeling. Then we have the Vegas Golden Knights at Vegas. Great place to go watch a game. I went last year. Oh, yeah, it is. Then we're the next night against the Sharks. Another great place to watch a game. Western Conference Finals. Then we're home against the Kings, who fired their coach early, so they're in bad shape. Really bad. And then the last game is away against Trashville. That's the only tough game I see of the next 5. Well, I agree with you, and I want to know what you think is going to happen against the Blackhawks. Come on, tell us now. Against Chicago, I'm going to predict a loss. I'm going to predict the Blues lose. Let's see.
Come on,
blah,
spit it
blah,
out.
blah, blah, blah. What's in my mind? I'm going to predict they get trounced. Trounced 6-1. Chicago's going to come out just firing. They need to win for their new coach. So the Blues would be a good way to win it. Of the next 5 games, I would love it if the Blues would win 4 of them, but I think they're going to win 2. Yes, I'm predicting negatively, because when I predict negatively, what happens? Well, normally the Blues win, except when you predict that type of loss. And that's why I'm doing it. Roving Reporter, thank you for coming. I'm going to take the show from here. Why don't you just disappear? Well, I guess the Roving Reporter is out of here. So now we're going to talk about my favorite part of the show, the About the Fan section. The Blues do a pretty good job of highlighting fans, but a lot of the fans they highlight are season ticket holders, and some of those, they're not highlighting the everyday fan, the guys on the groups, the guys on Facebook, on Twitter, and that. So I wanted to do that. So today, my fans of the game are a couple, Greg and Becky Brooks from Nashville, Illinois. On Veterans Day, the 11th of November, 2018, last Sunday, Greg and Becky had a blues-themed wedding. What a great day to do it, too. They had everyone wear blues gear. It looks amazing. Greg tells me he's been a fan since 1976. His favorite player is Brett Hull. I'm with you on that one, Greg. And when he met Becky, he introduced her hockey, and blues hockey, that is. And she became an instant fan, and her favorite player is Ryan Reeves. When he got traded, she was crying and bawling her eyes out. Not the only one, Becky. I know a lot of female fans that were bawling their eyes out when he left. They're a blues family. His son-in-law is designing a blues tattoo, and he's hoping that soon he might be the tattoo of the game. And you know what? I look forward to that, Greg. So, Greg and Becky, I want to say thank you. And congratulations on being our Blues fans of the game for the Chicago Blackhawks. Great couple for fans of the game. So for our tattoo of the game, we got a really nice one. This one's on Casey Sugar Thomas, who was a fan of the game a couple of games back. This was done by Angel at Diverse Inc. in North County, St. Louis, North County. This is a blue note on a musical note. Great shading on it. It looks beautiful. It's on his left arm, I think. It could be on his right, but I'm not completely sure. The picture that I have is shortly after he got it. Still see the Vaseline on it, but this is a good looking tattoo, Casey. I gotta admit, I like this one a lot. You're up there, buddy. You're up there. Also, we get to our second pet of the game. Our pet of the game comes from down under, from Melbourne, Australia. Nathan Vipon. This beautiful dog is a 7-year-old German Shepherd rescue named Dr. Zeus. Nathan is part of a canine unit. He's been doing it for 9 years, and he put a lot of work and training into Dr. Zeus. This is a beautiful German Shepherd. He was rescued from a really bad spot in Victoria, Australia. I just can't say enough. And the hat, boy, Dr. Zeus, you are wearing that hat just perfectly, my friend, just perfectly. Now, have you noticed both Casey and Nathan have been on the show before, and they are both pretty close to being Hall of Fame members. So some of you might be wondering, how do you get into the Hall of Fame? Well, to be on the Hawaii Blues Show Hall of Fame, you need to do a few things. One of them you need to do is subscribe on YouTube. If you subscribe on YouTube, you need to make sure that your subscription list is public. Now, if you don't want to make it public for that long, make it public. Let me know who you are. I'll go on my list, check it, let you know that I got you, and then you can turn it private again. Then, on Facebook, you need to join the Hawaii Blues Fan Clan. I've sent invites out. If you haven't gotten one and you want one, let me know via a message or in the Facebook groups, and I'll send you an invite, or you can go on the page and request to be a member. If I know that you got blues gear on and you're from the groups, I'll accept you. You need to follow me on Twitter. Hawaii Blues fan. And then you need to be selected as a fan of the game, and you either need to have a tattoo of the game or a pet of the game. I know not everybody has a tattoo and not everybody has a pet, but usually most people have one or the other. And then you need to have some type of contribution to the show. And you need to send me a message or tell me that you'll like it, or put comments. This is the best way for me to know that you're watching it. Put comments in YouTube. Write comments. Hey, great show. Hey, crappy show. Give me a couple of comments. Let me know what I'm doing right. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. I say this show is about the fan because I want to highlight you, the fans, and I need your help. So we have 2 games coming up. I'm almost out of tattoos, and I'm almost out of pets. Got a couple of fans of the game lined up. But other than that, I'm kind of running out. I need you guys to send me some emails. Let me know that you want to be the fan of the game. Show me your tats off. You guys got some great tats. I've seen them in the group. Show them off. I'm getting some watches. I'm getting some viewers. So here's your chance. Show them off. And then I'm really looking for international and outside of St. Louis fans of the games. I have a Marine captain from London and his family. I hope to be showing soon. I have another Navy petty officer from San Diego who's from Indiana. I'm hoping to pick him very soon. And you know, I want to highlight you. So get on board. Help me out. So I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope the Blues beat the crap out of the Blackhawks. God, I hate the Blackhawks. Seen a couple of games up at the United Center, and I hated it. Hated it. Rotten. Great show. I hope you enjoyed it. I say aloha and mahalo. And you know, just like Ari says, that's right, Ari. Let's go Blues, and we're bleeding blue with you.
Oh, when the Blues go marching in. Oh, when the Blues go marching in. Oh, I want to be in that number when the Blues go marching in. Oh, when the Blues go marching in. Oh, when the Blues go marching in. I want to be in that number when the Blues go